brothers started the business in 1900, and then through a period of time, say 1905 or 1908, one of them left the business, and then the other one left the business, and that left my grandfather and his 5 sons to run the business. And around 1938, possibly, maybe a little sooner than that, my grandfather fell ill. He developed Parkinson's and all this. So my father, the boys, continued the business. They started when they were about 8 years old. So, you know, they didn't have much of a choice, but because in those days, when you're an immigrant coming to a country like this, they were blessed in one way, but they had to make a go of it on their own. Nobody there was out there. There were no agencies to help them. And it was do or die. So all of them had to pitch in. And they were all expected to work here. That's why, unfortunately, the kids had a childhood, but this business was very much of their part of their childhood too, which most kids don't experience. And so they grew up in the business. And each of them had their own talents. But unfortunately, because of the business and the mentality with my grandfather, this was everything, you know. And they didn't really have a chance to move on to their own professions. But my father and my other uncle each had two kids. My uncle had 2 boys, and my father had myself and my sister. And as time went on, they fell ill and passed away. So the 4 of us continued the business until 2007 or so is when we had to sell it, because things were getting in disrepair, and we didn't have enough finances to really renovate like we should have, or we could have. With a lot of businesses, that's what you find a lot of times. And with economics the way it was and everything, you know, we tried to make a go of it. But my sister fell ill with diabetes, and she had to finally quit the business. And I and my one cousin were in our own professions. He was a dentist, and I was in graphic design. And we all worked here on a part-time basis, except my sister and my other cousin. My other cousin was a lawyer, and as time went on, he felt a real need to keep the place going too. So he sort of spent more time here than in his law practice. And he was really dedicated to the business. And he was really the last one to physically be here. It's a mixed feeling for me, because on one hand, I'm very proud of the business, of what went into it. And I'm so proud of my great uncles, my grandfather, my father, and my uncles, because they kept it going until they couldn't do it any longer. So I'm very proud of that, and very happy that they were able to do that. My only regret is today they couldn't be here to celebrate it, because they're the ones that really put their sweat and their whole life in this business. They're very dedicated to it. And so it's a mixed feeling for me. I'm still happy, and I'm not depressed about it, but I'm just somewhat melancholy about it.